Hello guys and girls, Voices from the Dark here. Welcome back to the Savior of Skyrim with Mimir Many-Lives, Barbas, the dog. Yes, you're ready for adventure, aren't you, boy? And Lydia, our companion, as the Thane of Whiterun. Very privileged, important position, you see. We are standing at the bottom of these steps. The 1, the 2, the 3, the 7,000 steps. Something tells me there aren't quite 7,000 of them, but there's a dead goat here and the mystery has begun. Etched tablets. Before the birth of men, the dragons ruled all of Mundus. The word was the voice, and they spoke only for true needs. For the voice could blot out the sky and flood the land. The voices from the dark. Okay. We are going up the steps today trying to find the ancient High Hrothgar, where we have been summoned as the Dragonborn Foos. There we go. Just letting them know that we're coming. It's the polite thing to... Is that a cave bear? Temba! I thought you took care of the bears in the area. Doesn't look like it. Well then. Looks like we're starting off with some battle. Something tells me this is not going to be a calm and scenic climb here, but that's okay. This is more our kind of stuff where we... Is this where you live? Is this your little hidey hole? It's very dark. I think I see something in the dark there. That's terrifying. Well, time to claim credit for this kill. There we go. Good job, Barbas. Always there to protect me. I'm not picking up more of those pelts, though. Or maybe I should, because they might keep me warm at the very top. Let's consider maybe doing Savior's Hide, just because. We rarely get to use all of our magic either way, you know. I'm just going to do some more health boosting things, I think, just so we can feel a little more of a strong boy. There we go. Yes! And we're on. Get our shield back on. The goats are here, saying hello to us on this beautiful journey up the mountain. I was really taken by the scenic view in the previous episode when we were heading up to Ivarstead. And I'm in a generally pretty good mood right now. I decided to go back. I hadn't really been reading comments lately, but I checked like my previous couple of videos, including the final Marina episodes. And, you know, it was a pretty special moment wrapping up a series that I've been running since 2017. And that was really nice. And then I checked the latest Skyrim episodes, and it looks like I've got a bit of a pilgrim here. I also got a couple of your comments here that I kind of want to get to, because I think that could be fun. But for now, who are you, my good sir? Bark now!
Keep an eye out for wolves if you're headed up the path to High Hrothgar.
Did you hear the Greybeards call Dovahkiin, Dovahkiin?
I did. Strange days when the monks will do that. I wonder what it means.
What are you doing?
I like to spend time up here. Walk the steps. Meditate on the emblems. Doesn't hurt when I bag some game along the way.
Do you visit the Greybeards?
They're not the sort to take visitors. But I never go that high up the path anyway. Some folk who make the trip leave them food or other essentials, but not to make conversation.
All right, Barknar.
Till next time.
Till next time. He and Barbas would get along, because he's a dog and they bark. Emblem 2. Men were born and spread over the face of Mundus. The dragons presided over the crawling masses. Men were weak then, and had no voice. No voices from the dark. But that will change. What would happen if nobody came to the Greybeards for a couple of years? Would they be okay? Regardless, I asked in the... Is that a troll? I asked in the other episode, hey, we're level 30. What did Marina do at level 30? And Dana replied, What was she doing? Well, she just mastered all the magic skills and used her newfound knowledge to form a horse army. And I said, and Mimir can't keep track of one horse. Also, mastering schools of magic, I wouldn't say we're quite there. But then again, you can't compare Mimir to Marina, okay? Marina was just kind of a machine. Just a emotionless machine. While Mimir is just kind of hopeless. Like he's... I think I need a bowl of soup here if I'm gonna reflect on what you are, Mimir, and the things you are not. Post that troll, just say hello to him. Just a nice old hello. By the end of this episode, I hope we might be able to say hello in a bit of a different manner. We'll see how long it takes us to get to High Hrothgar, whether or not we end up doing that too. And there he goes. Off the mountain. Excellent job. Alright, alright. It is actually the Global Game Jam 2023 this weekend, which means I kind of got to get this episode done tonight so that I can focus on that. So that's going to be fun. Looking forward to that. That's a bear. Snow bear. Have we killed a snow bear? That might be new. Anyways, no bueno. Don't do that. Don't like that very much. So we'll see how long the episode time ends up being. But if I get to High Hrothgar and we're only at like 20 minutes, I'll have to do High Hrothgar and then we're gonna be at like 50 minutes. So we'll see. We will see. Maybe I'll just stall long enough to hit 30 by the time we reach High Hrothgar. It's all good either way though. You're in for a wonderful journey up the mountain, pursuing main quests. Speaking of main quest, in the previous episode, I mentioned... Can I get an awesome kill here? Let's see. Whoop-ah! So that was pretty cool. Snow bear pelt. I can't remember if we have... Wait, bear claws. No, they're the same. They just look a little wider, but I was just imagining something. I mentioned in the other one that we can no longer do Thane and Whiterun, right? Because we did Dragon Rising. Which is true. But someone pointed out, the problem with your logic is that while completing Dragon Rising locks you out of the Thane and Whiterun, the Thane and Whiterun doesn't lock you out of Dragon Rising. So we're still missing out on one of the quests by doing it in the order that we did. Meaning, if we did the Thane and Whiterun before Dragon Rising, we could have done both. Fair point. My issue with that is that to do the Thane and Whiterun, Vignar has to be Jarl. Vignar is only Jarl if you take Whiterun with the Stormcloaks, which means taking a side in the Civil War, following that quest line, which also breaks a lot of the content in the game completion-wise, because cities get taken, people die, things change. I generally don't like change in a challenge like this. And it just kind of felt weird for the pacing. But completion content-wise, sure. I agree. But I don't regret the choice we've made, as this just makes for a better narrative, and I kind of want to postpone Civil War and Dark Brotherhood as long as I can. This is a bowl with this... Hold on. Oh, that's probably very disrespectful, but I don't know my own speeds. I got that from the Mistfire, you see. Emblem 3. The fledgling spirits of men were strong in old times, unafraid to war with the dragons and their voices. But the dragons only shouted them down and broke their hearts. Heartbroken men. Alright, we gotta learn these voices. They're seemingly pretty nice. We got some other tall mountains too. I mean, High Hrothgar kind of towers above them all, don't it? But this is kind of beautiful. The sun's gonna set. Mountain journey at night? Boy, someone's gonna catch their foot in a ravine and break their bodies. I'm just waiting for it. It's not gonna be me. Might be you, Lydia. Oh, when I get Fusro Dawn, we have Lydia at the top of High Hrothgar. How can I not shout her off the top? Like, isn't that just kind of a rite of passage? Isn't that kind of mandatory? Look at that mountain. Look at all of this. It's so beautiful. Dude, this whole game is still great. Making games myself, I can just appreciate this. What it takes to make something look just... ooh. And actually run and perform well. I've been spending a lot of my free time lately really getting more comfortable with the Unreal Engine and developing some some games, just learning the intricacies, especially when it comes to like performance and optimization in video games, because that's kind of the silent thing you don't see. The fact that I can run around and everything is smooth, that's not a... I'm thinking of the Norwegian word selvfølge, and I can't think of the English one. It's not a given. You can't take for granted that your game's going to run well. You can put in one tree in your game and everything could crash if you don't do the tree right. But if you know how to do the tree right, you can have 7 trees, you know? It's just beautiful. It's that invisible performance magic. Anyways, what are you all about?
Keep an eye out for wolves if you're headed up the path to Hrothgar.
Yeah, wolves are the least of our worries.
Huh?
Did you hear the Greybeards called Dovahkiin? Kind of a big deal.
I was just outside Iverstead when it happened. It's an exciting moment. Nothing like this has happened in centuries.
Only centuries? Who are you?
Just a pilgrim. I'd prefer to leave it at that, if you don't mind.
No, I do mind. What are you doing?
Walking the steps, meditating on the emblems. I make this trip every few years.
Okay. Kine called on Paarthurnax, who pitied man. Together they taught men to use the voice. Then dragon war raged. Dragon against tongue. Man, Paarthurnax. He sounds like an awesome guy. Hope nobody kills him. Boy, would that be sad. Oh, we're gonna get Northern Lights. Yes. This is amazing. I'm pretty sad I haven't actually seen Northern Lights in my life. I feel like that's something I should have done, but I don't really travel much around in Norway, particularly not in the north. I should, though. I should. Yes, Barbas. But going on this trip with you, I feel like this is a bonding experience, Lydia. You're very... You're a woman of you're a woman of action, okay? You're there for me when I need you, but I still kind of want to bond with you, but I don't know anything about you. What do you like? Your quips, you know? We'll see though. It's still early in our companionship. Maybe we will have some time to bond. This seems like prime cave territory for something scary. Mistfire blessed me on that accord. Man, if I hadn't done a Mistfire blessed me, I probably would have been recalling back to the very beginning. Man prevailed, shouting Alduin out of the world, proving for all that their voice too was strong, although their sacrifices were manifold. That's grim, Lydia. That's very grim. And a Wandering Shade said, I love the fact that you keep using the ritual stone, even saying that after you're saying you're gonna stop. I'm addicted. Am I addicted just because I keep repeating a habit over and over and I can't seem to stop doing it because it brings me pleasure? Am I suddenly addicted now? When did we change that definition? Besides, do I have Ritual Stone off cooldown, by the way? Just asking for a friend. 'Cause, you know, this is a troll right here. We could, nah. We're good. I got all the friends I need, okay? I haven't even brought Flamey out. 89 one-handed. Beautiful. You, me, Whiterun. We could rule it all, Lydia. If you would only give me your heart, your soul, maybe your hand in marriage. No. That would be indecent, Mimir. Can't say that. Oh boy. Well, there's still more mountain to go. But at least the view is spectacular. I'm loving it. Ba-dum-bum-bum-ba. Another emblem stands before us. With roaring tongues, the Sky Children conquer, founding the first empire with sword and voice, whilst the dragons withdrew from this world. It's a nice way of doing some lore bits along the way, just not like a big old book you gotta read, but just very succinct little ooh, makes you wonder, ooh, why this, why that? Makes you want to go explore more, delve into it. Oh, are we actually approaching? Oh my lord. Didn't feel like 7,000 steps at all. Well, time flies when you're in good company. Someone also pointed out that summoning breaks the ritual stone, and that's why my companions fell over dead. Life is pain. But good to know. Although maybe I could summon and then raise them? There's lots to experiment with my newfound power. There it is. High Hrothgar. The ancient fortress on the mountain. What's this? Did I skip one? For years, all silent, the Greybeards spoke one name. Tiber Septim, stripling then, was summoned to Hrothgar. They blessed and named him Dovahki. Dragonborn. Stripling? Stripling. I've never heard the word stripling in my life. It's an interesting word. We have Darkling. Stripling. High Hrothgar discovered, everybody. Man, what a beautiful day to be discovered. This is probably what I thought. I thought we went past like 8. Let's see here. Yeah. Wait. No. What? Oh, so was this a new? Oh, there's a new one. Okay. But did I pass another one? I'm sure you'll forgive me. I'm sure you'll forgive me. For now. The voice is worship. Follow the inner path. Speak only in true needs. Boots! That was necessary. What are you doing here? Yup. Ah! It's very important. You gotta bring an offering to the... I can't lift a goat? I carried Sven across 2 mountains. I can't lift a goat? I wanted to bring them an offering. Mistfire. Empty chest? Oh, well, I guess that makes sense. I'm here with Climic supplies, so... Let's see then. Perfect. Climic supplies. I can take these with me now. Thank you very much. This is not a quest item now. Bring this... Oh! You would, wouldn't you? I thought I could just take them and like store them at home or something. I have to place them in the chest and then return to Climic, and then they probably disappear. Okay. I see how you want to do this. All right. Well. Guess we go back to Climic. All right, let's go. Let's check this place out. Cure poison after I get some of the offerings left for me. Let's see who's inside. Oh, that was the thing. Barbus. Use voice only when needed. What part of that did you not understand? Okay. Oh. The boys are here. Hello.
So, a Dragonborn appears at this moment in the turning of the age.
I'm answering your summons.
We will see if you truly have the gift. Show us, Dragonborn. Let us taste of your voice.
That's a weird way of putting it, but boost! You asked for it.
Dragonborn, it is you.
Yes.
Welcome to High Hrothgar. I am Master Arngir. I speak for the Greybeards. Now, tell me, Dragonborn, why have you come here?
I want to find out what it means to be Dragonborn.
We are here to guide you in that pursuit, just as the Greybeards have sought to guide those of the dragon blood that came before you.
You mean I'm not the only Dragonborn?
You are not the first. There have been many of the dragon blood since Akatosh first bestowed that gift upon mortal kind. Whether you are the only Dragonborn of this age, that is not ours to know. You are the only one that has been revealed thus far. That is all I can say.
I'm ready to learn.
You have shown that you are Dragonborn. You have the inborn gift. But do you have the discipline and temperament to follow the path laid out for you? That remains to be seen. Without training, you have already taken the first steps towards projecting your voice into a thum, a shout. See if you are willing and able to learn.
Yeah.
When you shout, you speak in the language of dragons. Thus, your dragon blood gives you an inborn ability to learn words of power. All shouts are made up of 3 words of power. As you master each word, your shout will become progressively stronger. Master Einarth will now teach you Ro, the second word in Unrelenting Force.
Oh,
Ro
sorry about the
means
whole...
balance in the dragon tongue. Combine it with Fus, force, to focus your thumb more sharply.
Row. 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 Critical. Row. Okay. Do I, yeah, I can't read this. What? Whoa. I guess I can.
You learn a new word like a mouse.
Oh.
You truly do have the gift.
Yeah, that's me.
But learning a word of power is only the first step. You must unlock its meaning through constant practice in order to use it in a shout. Well, that is how the rest of us learn shouts. As Dragonborn, you can absorb a slain dragon's life force and knowledge directly. As part of your initiation, Master Einarth will allow you to tap into his understanding of Ro.
Whoa. Absorbing Einarth's soul. It's mine now.
Now, let us see how quickly you can master your new thum.
Okay. Here we go.
Use your unrelenting force shout to strike the targets
Oh,
as they
right.
appear.
Targets. Sorry. Yeah. Oh, no, you don't. Very good. Don't stand in the way, Lydia. Move. All right, who's next? I got a Foos.
Well done. Again.
I got a Row. Just lay it down for me. Well, at this point, you're asking for it. Row.
Damn you!
Lydia, get out of the way. Sorry about her. She's a little...
You learn quickly.
Yeah.
Once more.
All right. I'll try not to hit her this time. Foos. Row. There we go.
Impressive. Your thumb is precise.
Yeah.
You show great promise, Dragonborn.
Thank you.
We will perform your next trial in the courtyard. Follow Master Bori.
Master Bori. It shall be. All right, Bori. I'm ready to learn. New powers. Excite me. I guess they have all day living up here in the monastery. No, sense of hustle, but that's okay. Maybe I can learn a thing or two about taking things a little calmer. Dude, it's a beautiful night to be learning to shout up on the mountaintop with old gray men in robes. My kind of Saturday. All right, Bori, are all of you silent?
We will now
Yep.
see how you learn a completely new shout.
Only Arngar wants to
Master
talk to
Bori
me.
will teach you Wool.
Oh, yes!
Whirlwind.
Yes! Wold.
Must hear the word within yourself before you can project it into a thum.
Wold. Am I not? There we go. Whirlwind sprint.
Approach Master Body and he will gift you his knowledge of wood.
You guys are being really generous. I appreciate that. That's gonna be a new word of power. Unlocked. So, magic. Whirlwind sprint.
Now we will see how quickly you can master a new shout.
Okay.
Master Hrothgar will demonstrate Whirlwind sprint.
Cool.
Then it will be your turn. Master Body.
Alright, let's see what you can do.
It's your turn.
Holy smoke.
Stand next to me.
Okay.
Master Body will open the gate. Use your Whirlwind sprint to pass through before it closes.
No problem. That's pretty neat. I like it.
Your quick mastery of a new theme is astonishing.
Oh, stop it,
I'd
you.
heard the stories of the abilities of Dragonborn, but to see it for myself...
I don't know how I do it. It just happens.
You were given this gift by the gods for a reason. It is up to you to determine how best to use it. You are now ready for your last trial. Retrieve the horn of Jürgen Windcaller, our founder, from his tomb in the ancient fane of Ostengrav. Remain true to the way of the voice, and you will return.
Okay, Way of the Voice completed. The Horn of Jürgen Windcaller. Why are the dragons returning? Does it have something to do with me?
No doubt, the appearance of a Dragonborn at this time is not an accident. Your destiny is surely bound up with the return of the dragons. You should focus on honing your voice, and soon your path will be made clear.
Thank you, Master. I will continue my training.
Good. Then you will be ready for whatever lies ahead.
Best to be polite to these people. They got some power. What does it mean to be Dragonborn?
Dragons have the inborn ability to learn and project their voice. Dragons also are able to absorb the power of their slain brethren. A few mortals are born with similar abilities. Whether a gift or a curse has been a matter of debate down through the centuries. What you have already learned in a few days took even the most gifted of us years to achieve. Some believe that Dragonborn are sent into the world by the gods at times of great need. We will speak more of that later, when you are ready.
It says he has something more. That's probably if I take the other option
You
here.
should focus on honing your voice.
Okay.
Soon your path will be
Why
made
are
clear.
shouts in the dragon language?
Dragons have always been able to shout. Language is intrinsic to their very being. There is no difference in the dragon tongue between debating and fighting. Shouting comes as naturally to a dragon as breathing or speaking. In mythic times, when mortal kind was in great need, the goddess Kinnereth granted us the ability to speak as dragons do. For most people, long years of training are required to learn even the simplest shout. But for you, the dragon speech is in your blood, and you learn it almost without effort.
It's interesting though, because he's putting it forward like anyone can learn a shout. It's just that I learned them very easily and in a different way, but anyone could tap into the power of the voice. Which is cool, because I mean, I guess makes sense. If Ulfric is capable of using the voice, then I don't see him up here. There are only 4 of you?
5. Our leader, Parthenax, lives alone on the peak of the throat of the world. When your voice can open the path, you will know you are ready to speak to him.
And slay him. When can I meet your leader?
As I said,
Okay.
you will know you
Tell me
are
about the
ready.
Greybeards.
We study the way of the voice. according to the teachings of our founder, Jürgen Windcaller. Very few are permitted to study with us here at High Hrothgar. But in your case, Dragonborn, it is a privilege to guide you towards mastery of your voice.
Ah, yes. Why don't the others talk?
Their voices are too powerful for anyone not trained in the way to withstand. Even a whisper could kill you.
Is that really why? Or are they just shy? That's okay too. What is the way of the voice?
The voice was a gift of the goddess Kinnereth at the dawn of time. She gave mortals the ability to speak as dragons do. Although this gift has often been misused, the only true use of the voice is for the worship and glory of the gods. True mastery of the voice can only be achieved when your inner spirit is in harmony with your outward actions. In the contemplation of the sky, Kinnereth's domain, and the practice of the voice, we strive to achieve this balance.
Balance? It's my middle name. But I don't follow your philosophy. Why help me learn the voice?
The Dragonborn is an exception to all the rules. The dragon blood itself is a gift of the gods. If we accept one gift, how can we deny the other? As Dragonborn, you have received the ability to shout directly from Akatosh. We therefore seek to guide you on the proper use of your gift, which transcends the restrictions which bind other mortals.
Now, who was this Jürgen Windcaller?
He was a great war leader of the ancient Nords, a master of the voice, or tongue. After the disaster at Red Mountain, where the Nord army was annihilated, he spent many years pondering the meaning of that terrible defeat. He finally came to realize that the gods had punished the Nords for their arrogant and blasphemous misuse of the voice. He was the first to understand that the voice should be used solely for the glory and worship of the gods, not the glory of men. Jürgen Windcaller's mastery of the voice eventually overcame all opposition, and the way of the voice was born.
Okay.
Sky above, voice within.
Indeed. Well, guys and girls, we got a couple new fun tools. Boom! Everything's under control, don't you worry about it. We're up here, top of High Hrothgar, learning shouts, getting quests to go to Ustengrav. Where is Ustengrav? Someone point me in the direction of Ustengrav. Shall we? Sorry, you're not on the top of the Right, I remember Ustengrav now. Yeah, I remember this general region right here. Looks like we're going to Morthal. But where are we going next? We have several cities over on like the northwestern side of the map that we've not checked out, like Markarth, Solitude, Morthal, Dawnstar, a couple of other little places along the way. Maybe it's about time. We'll see if maybe we deliver a couple of quests that we already have here so we can... Because some of the quests that we currently have are preventing us from getting new ones. Some of the more generic ones. So, oh boy. Oh boy. That actually gives me a bit of a stomach rush. Holy, okay. Man, I want to press out. Dude, I want to wold right off this baby, but I'm not Marina. Marina could jump off this no problem. Me, however, I'm just mortal. For now. But guys and girls, thank you so much for tuning in. I'm really excited to have these new powers, to have started properly the main quest. It just feels like something that's good to have kicked into motion. And now, we have a good reason to begin exploring some of the cities we've not been to yet. But honestly, we could go anywhere. That's kind of the beauty of this. So if you have any ideas or thoughts as to where you would like us to go or where you think is advantageous for us to go, let me know. We might put that on the to-do list. So, tune into the next episode, where before we jump off this mountain. Have a still good day, take care, and stay awesome. But most important, everybody, stay dark. Goodbye.